Shikara Part 4. After that night, Shikara returned to the bush. He loved his master deeply, but he had also grown used to the wild. The forest was his kingdom now. The tall trees, the smell of fresh soil, the sounds of birds and crickets, these things had become part of his blood. Yet, his heart was divided. Each time he hunted and dragged meat to Mego's doorstep, he longed to stay. He remembered the warmth of his master's hands, the safety of the house, the room prepared just for him. But each morning, something pulled him back into the woods. Mego, on the other hand, grew restless. He tried many tricks to keep Shikara. He left food in the room. He stayed awake at night, waiting. Sometimes he even left the gate open, hoping Shikara would feel welcome. But the dog always left before sunrise. One evening, Mego drove his truck to the edge of the forest and sat inside, watching. He wanted to understand why Shikara always returned there. Hours later, he saw him moving with quiet power, chasing down a deer. Shikara's muscles worked like a lion's, his movements sharp and perfect. Mego's chest tightened. At that moment, he realized the truth. Shikara was no longer just a house dog. He had become a creature of the wild, too strong, too free to be locked inside four walls. Still, Mego did not give up. If he will not stay fully with me, he thought, then I will go to him. The next day, Mego began following Shikara into the forest. He carried his old hunting bag, though now he hardly needed it. With Shikara leading, the hunts were faster and more rewarding than ever. Man and dog moved together again, almost like the old days. The villagers soon noticed. They saw Mego coming back with more meat, sometimes even with Shikara walking proudly beside him in daylight. People were amazed. Some whispered that Shikara was no ordinary dog, but a spirit of the forest sent to bless Mego. And so, a new pattern began. At night, Shikara would still leave for the forest. At times, he returned to drop animals at the doorstep. Other times, he guided Mego on hunting trips. Though he did not sleep in the house every day, the bond between man and dog grew stronger. Mego stopped forcing him to stay. Instead, he accepted Shikara's double life, part of the wild, part of the home. And Shikara, in his own way, had found peace. He had two worlds, and in both of them, he belonged. Did you like the double life Shikara lived? Or would you have preferred he came home to Mego, his master? Share your opinion on the comment section and wait for Shikara Part 5.